welcome back to another video on 7 Days of Stan. So this week is K-drama week. If you haven't seen the other members' videos, please go check them out because K-dramas are literally my favorite thing in the entire universe. And I don't know, I'm so excited to be talking about K-dramas because there's just so much things to talk about with K-dramas. K-dramas are legit my life. They just took over my entire life and I'm done. I'm over. So this week we can just do anything we want having to deal with K-dramas or anything like that. So this week I'm gonna be doing alternate endings that I wanted in my favorite K-dramas and probably some of your favorite K-dramas. I have a list down of all of the endings that I wanted in K-dramas that I didn't get when I was watching it. So me, after a K-drama ends and I'm not satisfied with the ending, I literally think in my head and imagine what it would have been like if I got my ending in the end. So I'm gonna be doing this in this video and I'm just gonna say all the endings that I want. So I'm just gonna be saying all of the endings that I wanted in the K-dramas that I watched, and some of these I got really mad, and I just wrote all of my like alternate endings on a list on here, and I'm gonna just be talking about each of them and probably gonna be ranting. Also, warning, this video is gonna be full of spoilers because I am gonna be discussing the original ending and then my change. So I'll put like a big spoiler warning before each drama, so if you're planning to watch it, then you can just skip that part. So where is it? So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Woo! So the first K-drama that I'm gonna be discussing is Cheese in the Trap. So I watched Cheese in the Trap I think a year ago and I'm still mad about the ending. So I'm gonna get to the ending and I'm basically just gonna spoil it. If you did watch it, just stay for this part then, and then I'll say my alternate ending. So basically Hong-sul ends up with Jung throughout the entire series except for the end. The end, they decide to break up. I don't know who initiated it. I think it was Jung, but it was kind of like time to kind of just separate. I think it was kind of going in like a spiral and there's really no good outcome out of it, so they just broke up and that was basically the ending, and she didn't end up with either of them. So that was the ending of Cheese in the Trap. So for me, I wasn't that mad about the ending, to be honest. I know a lot of people were mad because she didn't end up with anyone, but in my opinion, I guess it was more a realistic ending. I know K-dramas aren't supposed to be totally realistic, but it was kind of fresh just to see how she didn't end up with anyone. It was pretty independent in the end. But an ending that I would have wanted is if she ended up with In-ho, okay? So In-ho was my man. I didn't really like Jung at all. I know a lot of people liked him. I know a lot of people didn't really like him. I was on the didn't like him spectrum. I really did not like Jung. I don't know. I thought he was really weird. I don't know. He was like nice at times, but to me, I kind of just got spooked because he does have like a dark like persona in him, and I don't know, he was just not my type of guy. So In-ho was though. He was so bubbly and so funny, and like he was really cool, and I would have wanted Hong-sul and In-ho to end up together. They found like a really good connection together. Like when they were learning how to play the piano together, I almost died and resurrected. I was over. So I really wanted In-ho and Hong-sul to be together. I just saw more chemistry in them, and Hong-sul looked more happier with In-ho. You feel? Hopefully you guys like agree, disagree, I don't know, leave in the comments down below. So the next drama I'm gonna be talking about is School 27. What the heck? Why did I write 2017? School 2015, okay? School 2015. So basically School 2015 is part of the School series and it's one of my favorite K-dramas. School 2015 is one of my favorite K-dramas of all time. I watched it all in 2 days, I think, which was crazy. I don't know what happened. So there is two guys, there's Taekwang and then there's Hania. And Hania, I really did want Eunbi to end up with. I know a lot of people wanted Taekwang, because I wanted honestly her to date both. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, Taekwang was my man. I loved him so much. I felt like at some points I was like, yo, she needs to hop on Taekwang. Like, they need to get together. But I also really did like Hania, even though they had a falling out. And Taekwang was there to support her the entire time though, so. So the ending was she ended up with Hania. Eunbi ended up with Hania, and Eunbyul ended up with no one, because in the beginning Hania liked Eunbyul. It'll make sense if you watch this, but like Hania liked Eunbyul, but he thought that Eunbi was Eunbyul, so then that's why he started to like Eunbi. But then it started changing and he ended up liking Eunbi in the end anyway. So I think I'm I'm just saying a bunch of nonsense, but hopefully that made sense. So what I wanted was each twin gets a guy, because Eunbil didn't get any guy. So I was like, maybe Taekwang. It would be funny if Taekwang and Eunbil got together and Hanya and Eunbi stayed together. I think that would have been cool too, because I was also considering thinking, okay, I really wanted Taekwang to end up with Eunbi too. So I don't know, but I also liked Hanya. So I'm confused, but I think it would be interesting if each twin gets a guy. So the next one is Scarlet Heart Rio. Woo, so Scarlet Heart. That put me through such heartache. I literally followed the drama from the first episode to the last, and it was just such a wild ride. So the ending that I wanted, or this could be a season 2, I don't know, but the ending that I wanted was So traveling to the future, maybe another lunar eclipse happens, So travels to the future and meets Haesu / Hajin, and it'll be that. They get reunited in the future. That is what I wanted. So I just, please. So the next thing is Reply 1988. So in the end, Dun-suk ends up with Taek, and I love Taek though. Taeki was so cute, Park Bo-gum. But I don't know. I was really into Jung-hwan. I was really into him, and it came, like, when you watch the drama, it kind of seemed like she would end up with Jung-hwan, but they like swerved, and it was like Taeki and Dun-suk. So I really want to see if Jung-hwan, because Jung-hwan kept hesitating to ask her out in the end, and he kept hesitating to like bring up his feelings and kind of like advance more than just being friends. And I really did want Jung-hwan to be a little more courageous and keep going for it, because Taeki didn't really care. He didn't really think, he didn't really hesitate. That's why Taeki and Sundok did what? That's why Taeki and Duksun got together in the end. So I really wanted Jung-hwan to end up with her though. I wanted to see how that would have been like, because I guess their personalities are just so compatible. They just both argue a lot, and I don't know, they just seem like two peas in a pod. So I was really rooting for Jung-hwan though. So next is Sassy Go Go. So for Sassy Go Go, I was pretty like satisfied with Yeol and Yeondu getting together. I was satisfied, good ending, on fleek. But the thing, it was a really good ending, 10 out of 10, A+. The thing with that is I kind of wanted the parents not to be together, because if you watched it, Yeol's dad and Yeondu's mom get together, but without their children knowing. So it was like, I don't know, I find that really weird. It's like, okay, if they want to advance that, they can become brother and sister. So it's kind of, I don't know. I don't know, I found it kind of weird. I just wish that entire drama didn't have that storyline with the parents. I don't know. The parents were pretty cute, just, I don't know, like, I felt like the storyline for that was kind of just not irrelevant, but it could have been better without it, you know what I mean? So the next one was She Was Pretty, and I love this drama. So I really was satisfied with the ending though. I really did like Haejin, and I really liked how she ended up with who she was supposed to end up with, the canon. I forgot his name for a second. But I really wanted her to end up with the reporter guy, and his name was Shin-hyuk, and I really wanted him and her to get together because he called her Jackson, and it was just, they were so cute. They were so happy together. It was kind of like, you know, when Hung Sol and She's in the Trap, they were just having a good time. They were hanging out, and I felt like they had a lot of chemistry, and I felt like maybe they could be more than friends. It was kind of like another one-sided relationship, and I really wanted them to end up together. I really did. So I don't know. Do you guys agree with me? I don't know. So the next one was Cinderella and the Four Knights, and I watched this one with actually my mom. So I was pretty satisfied with the ending as well. I just wish that Ha-won's dad broke up with the stepmom, because the stepmom treated Ha-won like crap. It was just so bad, and until they realized that she was the legitimate daughter of her dad, they just started treating her nice, and I'm like, you should have just been treating her nice since the beginning. Like, she's still the same Hallyu, like legit. And I wish the dad divorced her. I know it's kind of like hard to, but it would have been better if they just kicked them out and was like, bye. So I don't know, I felt like that was a more satisfying ending for me. Or maybe I'm just mean, I don't know. So last but not least, I'm gonna end up with one of my favorite K-dramas of all time, and it's the one I'm most trash for. Me and TRIN literally made a video together on this channel with Weightlifting Fairy. So Weightlifting Fairy, I literally tweeted about it every single day. I kept up, I was so into it. Nam Jae-hyuk is my favorite actor. So when I saw Sung Kyung and Nam Jae-hyuk in this drama, I was like, yes, because everyone ships them. And Sung Kyung is literally my favorite actress, so both of them together.
많이 먹어라. 등.
I was done. I just wish that they just cut down the storyline with like Jae and Bokju, because Bokju had a crush on the doctor, but the doctor obviously didn't reciprocate, so they spent about 10 episodes on that entire storyline, and they spent about 4-ish episodes, 5-ish episodes on actually the actual relationship with Junhyung and Bokju. So I was like, maybe they could have just cut down the entire crush storyline to like, I don't know, because I felt like the crush storyline was necessary for Junhyung and Bokju to get together because it just made them closer. I just felt like they could have just dialed it down, kind of just like downsized the storyline, because it was kind of getting really long and long-winded, and I don't know, I just wish they spent less episodes on the doctor and Bokju and spend more episodes on the real canon relationship, Junhyung and Bokju, because they are literally OTP. So that's how I would have wanted it to play. So anywho, that is everything that I have on this list. Those were all of the K-drama alternate endings that I wanted. And comment down below if you agree with me on some things. Comment down below if you don't agree with some things. I really want to hear what you guys have to say. And yeah, so today I had really fun talking about literally and ranting about all of this. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye! Woo! Literally, Junhyung and Bokju.
I wanna